Hey guys, get ready with me for bed while I talk to you about some boy drama. Okay, so I don't really want to drop names because I just don't. Also guys, I got my nails done. Well, I actually did my nails. They're obviously glue ones. I'm a little concerned about some of them because some of them look like they're about to fall off and some of them just are holding on for dear life. So, also guys, if I look pretty stupid wearing these clips, let me know. Also guys, y'all gonna be hearing a lot of sniffs because I've been sick for the past month, so y'all gonna have to deal with it. Obviously not gonna make you watch this little video, but just putting it out there. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna start off with is we are really good friends. I'm talking, we've been friends since 5th grade, going on for 4 or 5 years, me and this boy. Honestly guys, I'm just telling you guys the backstory so when I tell y'all the real story, y'all will understand. So then after that, so we've been friends since forever, and not forever, but for 4 years, which is a lot. But he after 6th grade, he moved schools to Merrill Hyde, this really upgraded school for advanced students, and you have to do a survey to get in, and he got in, so we went there. And so we see him much, meaning our chorus class and all the people that know him. And so yeah. So he usually just would come to our he would just come, but he would usually just occasionally text me, or I would see him at our chorus concerts because he would know when you would have them. Now the first time I met this boy was 5th grade summer school, and that's when I met him. I had a super big crush on this boy. I'm talking humongous, I'm talking. After summer school, when he came, I still had a crush on this boy. So then moving into 6th grade, look at this. This is my 3rd layer of nail glue, by the way, on this specific thumb. Anyway, to continue the story, I had a super big crush on him in 6th grade, and then when he left, I was really sad, but we had this weird thing, so he held my hand on the bus, and he said that it was me that was holding his hand, but it actually was him. He brought his hand over to mine and started holding it, and I was freaking the heck out because it was my dream come true. And then after that, I said, so what are we? And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, what are we? Because we were holding our hands on the bus yesterday. He said, oh, you did that. I didn't do that. And we're still friends. We're nothing more than that. I'm about to beat a bitch up. Do y'all see that? Oh my gosh, bro. This nail. And it's none of them are doing that. Okay, I got my nail to work now. Okay, anyway. But that made me mad, but anyway. Moving on to 8th grade. He randomly texts me and just sends me a picture of his suggested profile. Oh my gosh, his suggested profile picture. And I'm like, ew, don't put that as your suggested profile picture because it looks ugly, he said. Well, it's not. You said it was your opinion. And I said, because I'm on it and I look tongue sticking out. And he randomly gives me this really weird text message and says, as much as it pains to tell you, you're not ugly. And you don't look that bad. What? Because the Nigel I know wouldn't say anything near that. Like, I'm talking, he would most likely call me ugly than call me beautiful or close to that. I was like, oh, he's being really kind, like thinking nothing of it. Okay, so then getting into it, we text some more, and like we're getting into it, like actually like texting, and it's getting real personal, and I'm like talking to him about like my friend Grwm, and like he's like, how have you been and everything, and then I talked to him about like all my girl drama and everything, and he's like, and I told him about this girl, and I was like, she just like doesn't talk to me anymore and ignores me and like just acts like I'm invisible, doesn't like nothing like that. And then he said, well, she didn't deserve you anyway. What did I just hear? Sorry guys, I was real concerned. Because I have literally known this boy, for 5 years, and he has said nothing even close to that. And it was kind of scaring me a little bit. I was like, does he like me? And so then we were like getting into it more. He was like, well, I actually like this girl from Station Camp. I was like, oh no. Is it me? Spoiler alert, it was me. And let me tell you, I was so freaking flattered, like, so flattered. Because, like, this has never happened to me in my entire life. And the fact that a boy, like, likes me, which has, like, never happened in any of my middle school years. Well, one time. But that's not what we're here to talk about. But I like was so flattered, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I was freaking out, and I was like, and I even made a video of it, because I was just so surprised. Because like sixth grade, like my sixth grade self would like instantly be like, I love you too, I like you too, like we would have instantly like been a thing. But like I didn't really like him anymore. So I didn't really know hello. I didn't really know what to say. Because like I didn't really know if I liked him anymore. Or if I wanted to like him anymore. Like, I don't know. Okay guys, when I use the same products again, don't ask. It's because I washed my face, because my face is feeling really disgusting. And I felt like I needed to wash my face. Okay, anyway, back to the story. So I was so flattered and was honestly so surprised that I made a video, blah blah blah, and so forth. So then I'm like, oh no, I like don't want to leave him undelivered, so I'm just gonna like because I didn't really know what to say, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna tell him that I need some time to think through it, because I really did. I needed some time to think through it. Because, like, that's not, like, because he hasn't texted me since September, and literally he told me that yesterday. So, here I am, being like, I don't know what I'm going to say. My mom was in her signing. If you don't know what that means, search it. If you don't know what it means, search it up. She's a signing agent. But, she has her own business. Her name's Christine Belanis Garner. If you want her to do your notaries and stuff, call my mama up. Okay, anyway, but I just told him I need some time to think it through, and he was so sweet about it. Like, he completely understand, and I didn't even know like who I was even talking to, because the Nigel I'm not posting this, it's fine. The guy I know wouldn't do that. Guys, if you see this, you know you still got soap on. But I was like, I don't know, let's just say I was so shocked. So then, after that, I go back home after work, after my mom finishes her thing. And I told my dad about it and everything. And then after that, before I go to bed, because like we just like normal talk. So before I went to bed, he said, "Are you getting ready to go to bed?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm just reading a Bible verse." And he said, "Okay, love you, good night." Well, no, wait. He said, "Let me know what you decide." And again, no rush. And said, "I love you, good night." And now who or what? I promise you guys, I have never, ever had a boy tell me they loved me. Like, obviously my dad has told me that, but like an actual boy has never told me that. And y'all think I'm ready for that. No, I'm not. Especially because I've never had like an actual like real boyfriend before. And the fact that he just like told me that put so much more pressure on me. And I didn't want to like make him like, I didn't want to be rude, so I just put like a heart emoji. So I did that, and then I woke up in the morning, which is today, and you know how the morning is, guys. You're like a whole different person in the morning. You like don't know who the other person was the day before, and you just, I don't know, it's just something about the next morning. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna say. So I had just woken up and I got my phone, and obviously I was still thinking about it, and I texted him and I said, "I've decided I like," and then in parentheses I said, "love you too." Guys, I seriously think that was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my entire life. I will tell y'all why in just a minute. So after that, he texted me while I was getting ready, and I was late and I missed the bus. So it was like all of these weird feelings. Before I left, he said, "Have a good day, I love you." Guys, I said I love you too, and I don't know why I said that. That was such a humongous mistake. I don't love that dude. The only thing I love is like my friends or my family, definitely Jesus. There's a lot of things I love, but it was definitely not him. Like, yes, love, I'm just gonna pause this for 1 second. Guys, I love this Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer. This stuff feels so good. It feels like creamy moisturized butter, and it feels so good, guys. You guys need to go get this right now. Honestly, guys, I seriously think it's my holy grail and one of my favorite moisturizers ever. You guys need to go buy it. Okay, back to my story. So I said that and I was like, oh my gosh, I have a boyfriend. And so then I felt weird the rest of the day. I told my friends about everything and they were like, whoa, he told you he loved you? That's a little too quick. And I was like, I know. And I felt the exact same way. I felt like that was just like way too quick. So then I get home, he texts me, and I get really nervous. Like every single time he would text me, I would get nervous and just like feel super uncomfortable. Here's the thing now. I don't think I've ever had a boyfriend. There was a time I almost had a boyfriend, but I've like never really had like a real boyfriend at all in middle school. And I don't think elementary school counts, so yeah. So he texted me and said, "How was your day?" And I told him how it was. And then after that, he says, "I was wondering if you wanted to go to church with me." And that was very scary. And of course, I made something up and was like, I'll have to check. I have like a whole bunch of homework and like 3 tests and I have to run a whole bunch of errands, which of course was not true. But you know, us girls have to make some excuses sometimes to get out of something. But honestly, the whole thing was such an uncomfortable and awkward experience at that moment. Also, guys, the Laneige lip sleeping mask is also a really good product, and it makes my lips feel so smooth and so soft in the morning. This is almost about broken it. This is also a really good product, and I definitely highly recommend using this. This is definitely my holy grail for my lips because my lips are always so chapped, especially since it's gotten so much more colder in Tennessee. It's definitely such a good product for nighttime so that my lips don't get a little crusty and like cracks in it. So I definitely recommend the Laneige Cream Moisturizer and the Sleeping Mask. Really good products. Okay, anyway, so then after that, I just told him and he was like, "Okay, I'll let you get to your work," and then said, "Love you." Of course, I had to say it back, but I didn't want to. But, yeah, it was really awkward. Okay, so then after that, he wanted to FaceTime me because I got a FaceTime call. And of course, I didn't answer. I just pretend like I wasn't on my phone and just like didn't answer. And I felt bad. And then after that, my mom came home and I was like, I really want to break up with him. Which sounds really bad, but like at the same time, if you would know the situation I was in, I just was in such an uncomfortable state. And I just really didn't want to have a boyfriend. It wasn't that I didn't like him. It just, I wasn't ready for a boyfriend at all. And it was definitely for personal reasons and just in general. I just didn't think I don't think I'm ready for a boyfriend yet. And I still want to enjoy living my life with my friends. And I don't think I'm ready to make that big of a step yet. And I know y'all out there will be like, "Girl, you need to be ready if you're going to go to high school." Blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm just not ready for that big of a step yet. Some people aren't. And I'm just one of those people. So I let him down softly, and he completely understood. He's such a sweet friend. But then he made it more awkward. Because at the end of our conversation, he said, "Of course, bro. Love you. Talk to you later." After we had just broken up, he said, "Love you." Boy, I don't love you. The whole reason I felt uncomfortable, the main reason was because you said that you loved me. That is such a huge move. He even said he loved me even before I told him I wanted to be his girlfriend. This dude really he really goes after what he wants. Let's be so for real. And like, he's really sweet. I'm really flattered, but I could not stand seeing that text. So I deleted it because I just don't want to look back at our text messages and see "love you, talk to you later." Because I'm done with you, bro. I don't like you. I like you as a friend, but definitely not as anything other than that. And like, it's not normal for a boy to tell a girl that he loves her. I mean, it was sweet, but like, I don't know, guys. Honestly don't understand boy talk. If you guys have any tips, let me know in the comments down below. But it was just extremely awkward. So yeah, that's the story. I haven't talked to him ever since that text. So let me know if you'll want any more of the stories or what the update is. But yeah, until then, I'm gonna go ahead and buy my vanity, guys, because I got enough money finally. So I'm gonna go ahead and order it. And so yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure it's coming next Wednesday. It's like a week from now. So yeah, bye guys. Love you so much. Bye.